Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sagar Prajapati and I am very excited to announce that I am going to build this project on YouTube, which is gonna be a free. Okay, so let's get started to understand the requirement of the project, the architecture of the project, and then we'll move forward. And please watch this course till the end to get the better understanding of the Databricks, Unity catalog, DLT pipelines, dashboard, delta tables, jobs, and Databricks asset builder. Okay, let's get started. So the architecture of the video is that, or the architecture of the course is that we are giving a source system, okay, which is a REST API for us, and it's a free, like it's an open source REST API. There's no need to have a token or key or something else, right? So that's why I have chosen this REST API. Now what we are gonna do, since this is a REST API, I'm gonna fetch the data into the branch layer and I will be keeping the data into the volume, okay, and in the form of JSON in the branch layer. So whatever the data I'm getting in the REST API, I am putting into the branch layer. And once I move the, once I have the data in the branch layer, then, and I'm gonna write here a notebook. Okay, now once I have a volumes, the files, then I will write a DLT pipeline to pass the JSON into a delta table, as well as I will do some cleaning. Okay, now if it is required, then I will be creating here the gold layer, else I will skip the gold layer and directly what I will do, I will create the dashboard. Okay, then once it is done, then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create the Databricks job, which will automate, or which will automate the process of fetching the data, putting into the branch layer, running the pipeline, refreshing the dashboard. And once everything is done, then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create the Databricks asset builder bundle to deploy this code or these resources from dev environment to the production environment. And I'm gonna use here GitHub, which is free of cost, and I'm gonna use Databricks Free Edition. Okay, so let's get started now. So first of all, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create the catalog first of all. Okay, so as you know that this is, see, let me understand, or let me tell you one more thing. In Databricks, what happens, we have one accounts. Okay, under this we can have multiple workspaces. Let's say this is for dev, this is for production, this is for staging, and someone is for QA and all, right? Or UAT, whatever. Now since this is dev a workspace, now in this I can have a catalog. Okay, here I will have a catalog, and here also I will have another catalog. Okay, now since this workspace is pointing to dev, then I can have a dev catalog, and then in this we have a schema, and this we have a tables, views, functions, and XYZ things. Like this we will be having the same structure, and we will be having the same structure over here also. Now what is catalog? Okay, above catalog what we have meta store, a kind of container you can think, and one meta store can have multiple catalogs. Okay, let's say this is gonna be a dev, this is the production, this is the UAT, staging, and so thing. Now this is one of the catalog. Okay, now we have schema. So one catalog can have multiple schema. And in this we have multiple tables, views and all. Now what you can think about it, you can think about this is a data warehouse, or yeah, data warehouse. This is databases, and the tables what we have, that is a tables or views or other object. Just to understand, like if you're a beginner you can relate it into it, right? Okay, very good. Now, so in this project what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create the catalog, since because we already have a meta store built by given by Databricks. So I'm gonna create here a catalog manually. For now I'm gonna create. So the I can say YouTube underscore dev. This is my dev catalog which I am working on it. This is a standard one. I don't have any S3 bucket, so I'm gonna use the default storage, and let's create it. Very good. Now in the Medallion architecture, what we know that we are following the schemas like bronze layers and silver layers and gold layer and so things, right? So what I'm gonna do, since now I have a catalog, I'm gonna create the schema. So I want bronze schema, correct? I'll just create it. What I want, and I want silver schema. So I'm gonna create it again, right? Because this is a kind of one time work, right? This is not gonna be like every time we have to create these schemas and catalog. And another one is gold. For now I'm just keeping gold also. Okay, very good. Now we have all these things. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create the project. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create the repository first. Okay, so this is my like GitHub account. So what I'll do, I'll just create here a repository. So YouTube Geekcoders project. Okay, this, it's public, it's okay. I'll add a readme file, create repository. Very good. Now this is my link, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna work on the develop. I'm just create here a develop branch on top of the main branch. Very good. Now whatever work I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write it on develop, and then whatever work, and when we deploy to the production, we will use the main branch. Very good, right? Now go here in the workspace. See, many companies follow that if I'm working on a project, I will create the Git, or I will sync with the Git under my folder, under my folder. Okay, this is my folder. Here also I can do it, but for simplicity, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna work on this workspace folder. Okay, so here I'm gonna create one folder which is gonna be this name. Okay, and now see, now I have my folder. Now I'm gonna create a git folder inside it. Okay, so I'll just copy it and then put it over here, create a git folder. It will ask you for the pad token, or it will it will jump into the GitHub page. You have to just click on sign in and give approval and all. Now you can see we have this main branch. I don't want to work on the main branch, so I'm gonna use here a develop branch. Ideally what we do, we use the feature branch, but here I'm gonna use the develop branch. Very good, perfect. Now as I mentioned that, hey, I'm gonna use a Databricks asset builder. So what I'm gonna do in this project, under one dev, okay, I'm gonna store notebooks. I'm gonna store what? I'm gonna store DLT pipeline, and I'm gonna store dashboard. Okay, and I'm going to deploy this, the whole project, whole bundle to the production environment, PRD. Okay, PORD. Very good. Right, how to do that? We can do via the Databricks UI also. So here you see, when I click on it, this is the option of asset builder. So I'm just gonna write it down, and the project name is YouTube project, and let's give a bundle like a name, so that we'll understand. Since it is a bundle name, I'm just writing underscore bundle. Now it is asking what you want. You want Lakeflow pipeline, you want default Python. So maybe I want this, and let's click on it. So it includes a job that runs a notebook, include an ELT, ETL pipeline, include a sample Python package, and use serverless compute. I don't want this. I don't want this. I want only these two for now, at least for now. The default catalog, which is the default catalog? Tell me. This is the default catalog I want to use. Use a personal schema for each user working on this project. Ideally, you should use your schema because you are developing, you are doing everything. But I don't want to do it, so I just said here no. Create and deploy. I should not have deployed it. I just click on the create and deploy later. But okay, let it be. Don't worry, I will be teaching you about how to use asset bundles and how to create asset bundles in a detailed way, but let it be for now. Very good. So it is deploying actually, so which is not needed, which was not needed, and that's my bad. Okay, it broke also, so we are okay. Now in this case, you know, like, you know what we have gotten. We have gotten VS Code fixtures. Okay, we have resources. In resources, you can see we have gotten here the YML files, right? So if you look into it, we have all the YML files present here for the job, and for the ETL we have also gotten here the kind of sample which we are gonna use it when we do our work, right? And we have this SRC. Then, you know, SRC may what we have, you know, my bundle, the ETL bundle, and this job bundle, and then we have sample notebook also, and the test. All these things we have gotten, and we will be learning it about it in near future, but not now. Okay, very good. Now what is the next thing? Now what I'm gonna do, I what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna delete everything because I don't need all this stuff. Okay, I just wanted to show you so that I have created this SRC and all, so I don't need it. So I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this also, right? Now inside SRC, I'm gonna create a folder which is something called notebooks. Okay, and I'm gonna delete the test also. Very good. Now inside this, I'm gonna create one notebook which is gonna be ingestion. To branch. Very good. Now here what I need to do, this is my REST API, and I want to fetch this earthquake data. Okay, earthquake data into our system. And if I just show you over here, this is the base path and this is the endpoint. Okay, which we need to configure in the notebook. Now in the catalog, in the Databricks Unity catalog, these guys, what they have given us, they have given something called connection. Okay, now you can see I have created multiple connections over here. So what I can do, I'll just, usually we go over here, put the name. So let's say YouTube earthquake test. This is my connection. Now it asks you the connection type. So connection type would be HTTP, right? Because it's a REST API thing. Auth type, machine to machine, bearer token and all. Click on next. Now it is asking me for a host. So I can just, you know, write this, fill this information over here. Bearer token. I think we need a bearer token, but it won't allow me to, you know, put anything. So I'll just let me keep NA. Base path is this. Create connection, and I'll just assign access to me. For now, let it be use connection. Now suppose if I'm working on well, like we all are working together, so what I'll do, I would have given access to a group instead of an individual person. Okay, very good. Now this is the way using a what? Using a UI. But we are working on a project, right? So how we can do this? Okay, this is which is very important, right? So let's get started. We'll see. So I think this is a no, not this. This is my Geekcoders project. I'll go over here, go to SRC, go to notebooks, click on it, and I'm gonna write here the code. So the code would be create create connection if not exist. Okay, and the connection name. So I'm gonna write YouTube underscore earthquake connection, CONN. Type, what is the type? It's HTTP. Options, here I'm gonna fill these two. And with this I'm gonna use a port 443, comma. This would be like this, this would be like this, and this would be like this. And this is gonna be also a kind of codes. Now you might be thinking, hey Sagar, how you have written this code? Okay, so why not I'll just go and copy this and ask the code assistant. If it doesn't work, then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the chat GPT. Okay, so I'm gonna write here, please update the below code to create HTTP connection. We'll see what it will do. See, it should be like this actually. Now it did not give me the correct the correct answer, but though I am little satisfied because what I wanted I have gotten. Right now here we have bearer token also. Which is NA, which I don't which I don't have. So I'll just try to run it. We'll see whether it will fail or it will pass, and anything can happen. It passed it. Very good. Now what I'll do, I'll go to catalog again. Just I'm gonna verify whether the connection got created over here or not. See, it got created. It don't have permission. Ideally I should give permission also. That code I will be adding it over here, but this is what it is, right? The owner is me, so I can run the job, but the permission also has to be given to a specific pupil, right? Okay, I hope you understood what I'm trying to say. Very good. Now this is done. Now what I need to do, I need to fetch the data, right? So since this is the what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull the data from the REST APIs. So I'm gonna write here request, right? Request import JSON, and then to do response is equal to request dot get, and here I'm gonna pass the URL, right? I want a URL, so URL would be what? Host then this, and then my base path, sorry, my endpoint. The endpoint would be this. I'll just copy this and makes one URL is equal to like this, correct? Now if I write a URL here, okay, and then once I do response dot JSON and try to run it, we'll see what will happen. Oh, very good, we have gotten the result also, very good. But think about it, if I want to hardcode these values, why I create the connection, right? Correct. Why will I do it? Cool, no? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna from Databricks import workspace, and let me just duplicate this thing. And what I did, I have already created this code. I'll just double check it, what is the code. I forgot that code. So I'll go to source notebook ingestion to branch. Okay, so what it is, Databricks.sdk import workspace client, then workspace client, then w.connection, because see why I'm using here workspace client, because this is a part of the workspace, this is not a part of accounts, right? So that's why I'm getting an object of this class which is workspace client, and then do a w.connections dot get, and what is the connection name I am having. So my connection name is this, so I'm gonna write it down this. And now if I just comment this and try to comment or try to run CONN, you'll see I have gotten this information. So here, from here I can get host, I can get base path. That's what I'm doing over here. Connection dot options. Why connection dot options? You can see somewhere here is the option, right? So I am fetching the options of host, options of base path. This is what I am making a base URL, right? Now since this is the base URL, I'll just gonna come here do like this and cancel this. Now if I hit this, we'll see whether it will, oh, it is not defined, not a problem. Now if I run this now you can see still I am getting the correct output, but this is in the form of JSON, right? And I need to save somewhere. So where I need to save it, this is the challenge, right? Where I need to save this data, I need to save the data into the bronze layer. Okay, so for that what I'm gonna do, I need to create, if I show you over here, I need to create a volume also. right? Here we don't have any volumes because volumes support unstructured data, semi-structured data. This is why I'm gonna put everything into the volume. So how to do that? How to create the volume? Let's see. I also don't know. Create volume if not exist. Oh, this is how it is. I don't know, to be honest, but what I can think of, I have to write here use catalog, and what is the catalog name? YouTube dev, and use schema. What is the schema name? Branch, and this should be create volume if not exist earthquake underscore data. We'll see will it run or not. Yep, it got created. Very good. Now what I will do, whatever response I am getting, I will put it into the data. Okay, and then I will write here dbutils.fs.put. Okay, JSON dump override, and here I'm gonna pass the path of the volume. So if I go again over here, refresh this, you'll see we'll have here this volume, right? I'll come here and put it over here. Very good as of now. I'll just run it now, and oh, yep, that's correct. .json. Now it will save the data. Very good. Refresh it again. It's already refreshing. It's strange, man. I'll just refresh this volume. You'll see we have this data. If I click over here, you'll see that I have gotten the data also. Very good. Now, but this is not how we should write the code in the production, right? Because the catalog will be different for the production, right? So what we need to do, we need to parameterize it, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write dbutils dot widgets dot get, not get, text catalog underscore name. Then catalog underscore name is equal to dbutils dot widgets dot get, and here I'm gonna put this name for now. Now can I use something like this? No, I'm not sure, but let's see it. We can't, right? So I'm gonna write here a Python code, and here I'm gonna write spark.sql of f, and gonna use this catalog. Use catalog name, right? It should work if I'm not wrong. The same way I should be doing for spark.sql f and this is okay. Like I don't need here anything. Use the schema this, because see the schema I'm not gonna change, to be honest. What I follow, that the catalog name can be changed, the schema I'm not gonna change. I'll just put it like this. It's okay. Spark.sql, do this, and this is also I'm not gonna change. Let's run it. use catalog name cannot be found. What is wrong here? Hmm. Let's run this. Oh, we, okay. Hmm. Now if I run this, it will run. Sorry, my bad. It was my mistake. Actually, this is something, I did a mistake here, because this text, what does it do? If I hover it, it takes the name default value in the label. Okay, so that's what it is. Very good. And the get method also, what does it do? Get name str. Okay, now it is done. Very good. Now, but here also I have to change the volume path, because here it will be a catalog name, right? Now I have wrote it like this. Now there is a hack that this is the REST API, and I'm gonna hit or I'm gonna fetch the data on daily basis. Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So what I want in the volume, I should be having a date. I should be having a date. I should be having a date, and then I should be having a the the data, something like that I want. Okay, so how we will do that, or maybe the file name should contain the date, something like that I want, right? Because if you see over here, now this is something unique, right? Like a unique. Now if I tomorrow, if I run the job, it will override this data and this file, and the file will go, the old file will go. But I want to keep a history of the data also, right? So in that case, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna introduce date time. Okay, and here I will be saying current date is equal to, this is what it is, it came automatically right? And here I'm gonna do underscore this. Okay, now this is the response, and if I just hit this button again, it should not break. What I can expect. Now you can see I have gotten the JSON file. Now if you want, what you can do, you can create the dictionary also. Not dictionary, means the directory. What I meant is 2026 0201, then data file dot json 2026 03 underscore 01, then we have .json file. Like this also we can create. It depends on us, to be honest, how you want to save the data. Since it's a very small data, so I'm just keeping in a way what I'm showing you, right? Now this is the response. Now what if it fails, right? The whole code will fail. Now here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write if response dot status code is equal to 200, whatever it was populating before. This is also correct, right? If response status is not 200, then I'm raising a exception. Otherwise I am just running this like this, right? So to make it better, I mean to see this better, I'm gonna format the cell. Now it looks little clean, that here this is my URL which I'm going to hit over here. I'm checking the status. If status is 200, if not 200, I'm raising a exception. Otherwise, if it is not, then I'm just running this code data.response, saving the data in the form of JSON and all. This is what it is. And I am overwriting every time, right? If you want, you can just change the setting to false so that it will not overwrite, and it will say, hey, this is already found, and it will skip the flow, right? This is what we are doing. Very good. Let's run this from the top. It should not break anywhere. Very good. I'll again go over here. I'll just refresh it. You'll see still it is same, and this I don't want, so I'm gonna remove this, right? Okay, now in the next video, since now this is a job, okay, this is a job, this is a notebook, and now I'm gonna create a job. So this is my job. I'm gonna create it manually. This will be YouTube earthquake and job. For now it is a notebook, so ingestion to branch. Path, what is the path? And here the parameters would be what? Catalog underscore name, right? And here the name would be what? YouTube dev. So I'm just gonna put it over here, right? And create a task. And here in this job parameters also I have to pass the same value, right? So this value will be override these variables. This parameter is automatically overridden by the parameter catalog defined on the job level. Okay. Now for the dev environment, I am using this catalog. For the production environment, I am gonna use the YouTube underscore prod thing, right? I don't want to add any tag and all, so I'm not doing anything over here. Very good, right? Now the second part would be now to create the DLT pipeline. Okay, which is gonna be a very straightforward, to be honest. And yeah, so we'll see how we can do that. Now what we will do, we'll go to here wherever our project sits, right? So we have so many things. Okay, this is the project. Now this here in the src we have notebook, so I'm gonna create one folder which is called DLT pipelines. Okay, because see, in this project right now I'm gonna create only one DLT pipeline. What if what if we have a very big project, right? So in that case I'm gonna use a DLT pipeline, I mean the folder. Okay, now in this case what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create the ELT pipeline, and I want a sample code, so I'm gonna click on this Python thing, and then first of all I'm gonna change the name bronze to silver, like this. Now in this thing I don't want utility, so I'm gonna remove this Then I don't want exploration also, I'm gonna remove this. Now here what I want, oh nice, and this is what it is. So I don't want this too, I'm gonna remove this, and here I'm gonna rename this cleaned underscore earthquake data. I think it should be .py. Yeah, okay. Now I hope that you aware what we need to do. So let me just explain you again. This is my volume, right? And this is the data, and I need to fetch the data, right? I need to fetch this data into a table format. And what I need the like properties. This is the magnitude, this is the where the earthquake came, this is the time, this is the updated time, this is the URL detail. I want almost all the columns from it. And also from geometry I want coordinates. This is the latitude, this is the longitude, this is the latitude, this is the depth, and this is the ID. I want everything. Okay, I want everything. I don't want metadata, I don't need metadata and all, I don't need type, but I need everything from this feature JSON, or the key, I would say, right? Bbox I don't want anything, so I just need this for now for this project, right? Yep. How we will do it, and this why it is not. Let me rename the root folder also, bronze to silver. It does not look good. Now it is good. Now here there is a setting button. Looks good, looks good. Now the default catalog here is workspace, which I don't want. The default workspace name is dev, and I'm gonna put the data into the silver layer. So that's what I just saved it now. So whatever views or tables or whatever I'm gonna write it down, it will save that data into this catalog. Right? Very good. I'll just cancel it. Very good. Now here I'm gonna write dlt.view. Okay, this is gonna be a view. Name is equal to earthquake underscore data, which is a kind of view. It is not gonna be stored anywhere. It is only a temporary view. Def earthquake data. Now I'm gonna use here read stream. Okay. Dot format. It will be a cloud file because I'm gonna use here Autoloader, right? I'm in a read stream cloud files. Now see, it comes automatically. This is the beauty of Databricks actually nowadays, right? It gives us everything kind of, format is cloud files, option is cloud files dot format dot JSON, right? And option schema hints, I don't need all this stuff, so I'm just gonna remove it. Okay, in this case what I want a volume path, which is nothing but this path. Here also you see that, hey, I need this YouTube as a parameterized, so that we will work on it. no need to worry about it. Okay, so but let's keep it in this way for now. So I'm gonna use here volume path in this load. Okay, so instead of view, just create a table for now, and try to run it. We'll see what it does, what it returns and how does it work. I also don't know, to be honest. I'm not that good in it, right? So we'll see it. It may fail also, it may pass also. If it fails, we will try to understand, hey, what's happening, because I don't want to stop the video and fix it and show you. I want that you make this video, learn it, and do it. And all this is running using serverless, so the compute and everything, oh, very good, because I have deleted this and I forgot to. This is also not needed. And import DLT. Pipelines are expected to have at least one table defined, but no tables were found. Okay, very good. Hmm. You see over here, we have gotten the data, which is bbox, feature, metadata, type, and SQ data, which is a like a default column which is given by the read stream, or maybe autoloader, right, by Databricks. Now I'm interested into this, correct? Now if you see over here, this is a string type, and what I want to explode this, right? So what I need to do first, if I do a explode, because if I've shown you over here, right, this is a kind of list. Okay, I want to explode it, correct? So I need to convert this data first as a string data into the what, into a JSON format, right? So what I'll do, I'll just write here df is equal to like this, and why it is coming up this way, df is equal to df dot with column passed data. Okay, and let me just do a little bit like this, column, and here what I'll do, I'll just write from JSON. This is one of the function. Okay, from JSON, if I'm not wrong, this is what the, this is what the column name is, and here I'm gonna work with features. Okay, and now I need to pass the schema, and here I need to define the schema also. Now what is the schema? See, schema is something this properties. I have I have like no, so the schema, the schema of this is type, properties, geometry, and then ID, and it has two columns and it has like 26 items, right? So I already have the code. So what I'll do, I'll just copy and paste it over here so that it will not take time. I'll just go over here. Hmm. This is my schema, right? And I'm gonna write here from PySpark dot SQL dot types import star, right? Very good. Now think about it. What I have done it. Feature schema would be ID. I want a string type. Properties and geometry. What I have shown you over here, over there, right? Now in the properties, this is the property schema. Geometry means there is a geometry schema. Geometry schema is nothing but the coordinate, which is a type of array, array of double, array of string, array of double, right? If I just deduplicate it and if I go to again here, see, features, type, I don't want type, that's why I didn't include type. I want property, geometry, ID. ID is a plain string, I just kept it like this. Geometry may we have type, but I don't want, I want only coordinates, so I just put it here, coordinates, coordinates of the double, array of double. So if you see, array type of double type, right? And it's gonna be a struct field and then struct type, okay, right? And then we have properties. So in properties we have many things over here. So what we have done, we have defined it one by one. What I want mag, place, time, status, tsunami, type, all those things we wanted, right? That's what I did it over here. Now this is my schema and I have put it over here, right? Now return df. It may fail, it may pass. We'll just run it and we'll see it. This should come as a JSON. Now if I see, you look over here, now we have a parse data which is coming as an array. Now I can do a explode easily. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write again df is equal to df dot with column, right? Parse underscore data explode of call of parse data. Explode is not defined, so I'm just gonna put it here. Very good. Now again I'll just do a full run. Why I'm clicking on like full data refresh? Because this is a autoloader, man. So it will not do anything if I don't do a full run, because we already processed that file. Now you see we have a data like this. Okay. Or did I do any mistake? Who knows, man? Okay, jokes apart. Hmm. Oh, okay, I created a new column. Hmm, my bad. So I what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna write this, and here I'm gonna write a features. Okay, and I think now it works, it looks good. This is the features, explode, call of this, and like this. And now once it is done, then I'm gonna write df.select. Okay, what I want features dot asterisk. Okay, comma, call also coming. Oh, okay, remove this and put it here, alias features. Okay, and now what I want, features dot properties, because see, this dot properties, and if you want you can put like every column, or if you want to extract every column just put star. Okay, and then features dot id, and then what I want geometry also, right? Features dot geometry dot coordinates, right? Now in this case what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write like this 0, and like this. See, it came automatically. 0 alias longitude, this, and dot, not dot, comma. Right? It came automatically. Now if I do again a full refresh, we'll see what is coming. Maybe we I did mistake somewhere here. Cannot resolve like this. Features. See, all these mistakes we do it when we build any project, right? So that's common, pretty common. Let me just this, I want the zeroth index, again I want the first index, and again I want the second index. Now you see we have gotten the data here. Now still it has some problems. See, all these are coming as a double, that is okay, but this coming as a string, you can see this is not supposed to be as a string, this not supposed to be as a string, and there are a lot of things like the sources is coming as a comma, types are coming as a comma. If we need, we can also enhance, we can clean it, right? But I don't need all the columns to be cleaned. I want this time is coming as a like a number, So I want to convert this also. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write here df dot with column, okay, time from Unix time. Hey man, I don't want now for it. From Unix time, from Unix time stamp. I think from Unix time divide by 1000. Okay, I'll just take a help from it. Dot cast type. Okay, this I have to put it right from Unix time, and I don't want this, instead dot timestamp, and this I'm gonna call it. Okay, very good. So it will also get removed. So this is time, this bracket close here, this bracket close here, and one more bracket I needed. Now what else I need? This mag should be a kind of double. So if you want, we can write something like this, or else I can also write in this way: column of mag so it is all coming automatically. Okay, and I don't need, I'll just remove this. Now this not look good, so I'll just go edit, edit format document. Will it work? Yeah, it's correct. Now I'll just run, because see what I did, I just converted this mag nst sig t tsunami. I think it's wrong, it should not be a double. Oh, it can be a double or integer, that's okay, but it should not be a string, to be honest. Right now it is coming as a decimal, which I needed, and type string fed cdic, all these should also be a like a like a you know, you can say a number. Okay, that we know, you can do it by your own, to be honest, because I don't need this in my reporting, so I can leave it like this. Now since I am doing this, what I can do, I can add here one more column called underscore load underscore timestamp, and just put here, oh, current timestamp. This is the function, if I'm not wrong. And why it is so, okay, very good. Now again I'll just go and refresh it. It won't break, I know, hardly there's a chance that it will break. Now this is a table, right? Now what if I just do it again, and it will, you know, if I run this job again, and you know what I'm trying to say, think about it. We have one JSON file today, and it has ID 123, right? And in the JSON which I received tomorrow, it also had ID 123 and 123, or let's say 124 and 1234. So what it will do, it will again write the data, then we will have a duplicate, right? Maybe in the tomorrow's JSON they will give us 125 also, right? So I need to only update 125, not this 123, because this is the same data I'm getting, until unless they are changing this 123 information, right? So it's an example of merge statement or upsert statement, right? We used to write in SQL or PySpark, right? Or in the normal notebooks, correct? But here also we need to do the same, correct? So okay, so what I will do over here, Since I need to do it, I will say what is my primary key. Primary underscore key is equal to, I would say, ID. Okay, my primary key is ID, right? And now this is a table which will be a view. Now here what I'll do, I'll just write here DLT dot create streaming table. Name would be earthquake data underscore final. Maybe I'm just keeping here final name. Okay. Or do you need to add anything? No, right? And then what I'm doing, I'm writing here DLT dot apply changes. This is a function which handle SCD1 SCD2 of, see, every column, I mean the definition of it comes, right? Not definition, the signature. So it comes automatically, and then what I want type, I think it should be 1, or append type or something. We have to do it stored as SCD type. Okay, this should be 1 because I need SCD type 1. Okay, this is what it is now. Now if I just go here and do a run, good buddy, it fails because I did not add it here. Pass column with column passed, explode this, comma this, oh sorry, explode this, comma this, and select feature, comma I want this too. Then everything is with column, right? Now once it is done, then we'll move to the dashboard part. Okay, see, everything is I remembered, right? It's very simple project also, it's not like very difficult project, but I want you to practice it so that you'll learn it. Now there's one gap here, is that this is a hard coded, right? So what I'll do, I'll just go over here, there is a configuration, I'll add here catalog, catalog underscore name, which is gonna be a YouTube underscore dev. Save it. Now how to use over here, catalog name is equal to spark dot conf dot get, this is the catalog name, put it here, put here this, do this, that's it, man, we are good, buddy, right? I'll just go over here, see the data, 156 rows we have gotten. Don't you think this is okay? We'll try to see what's happening over here. Where is the ID column? Do we have an ID column over here? This should not be duplicate. If it is duplicate, then we did some mistake. I don't think so we have any duplicate, so we are good. And there is a column called time. We'll see what that value we have it. 5 5 5 4 3. And look, it's good. Okay, very good. I'm not gonna add here the DQ check, so if you want you can add here DQ check, but I'm pretty good for now. We'll do it in the next iteration if I think it is needed. Very good. Very, 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 very good. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do? This also done. Tell me what you want to what you want me to do. Now I want this pipeline to be a part of the job workflow, right? So where it is, task, add task, ingestion pipeline. Oh, my bad. ETL pipeline. Okay. Now I'll choose the pipeline. Which is my pipeline that I'm not sure. This is not my pipeline. Okay, I'll just quickly go over here and go to my project. There should be something. Bronze, silver. So we'll see what is bronze, silver. I am getting any bronze, silver. This is what I am getting. I'll just verify it also by clicking on it. And oh, why is utility coming? Again, this is not the one which I have created, so I'll just gonna go over here and maybe I'm gonna change the path, change the name. I'm gonna rename it to earthquake. And if I open an editor, bronze to silver earthquake. Right, _1 it is. Very good. Now I'll go over here. Now it should come bronze to earthquake. I'll just refresh this page again. All these things happen, buddy, it's okay. So again, I'm gonna choose here the pipeline. This is one of the pipeline I am having, and then here I'm gonna write bronze to silver dot underscore earthquake. Okay, create task. Very good. Now the next step is dashboard. I don't want a gold layer, so I'm skipping gold layer. If you want, you can create some views or fact tables, but I don't want it. So I'm gonna create here a dashboard. Okay. And before that, let's try to understand the data, buddy. Then only you will understand, hey, what you are working on it, right? What you want to build it. So I forgot it. So I'll just go, and I don't want this data. So I can remove this data and just gonna use this table, earthquake data underscore final. So you'll see over here in the sample, It's taking time. It's a free version, so we can expect. Yeah. So see, it has all these details. Mag means magnitude, where the earthquake happened. Okay, I'll just sort it out. You'll see 1 kilometer E of Palaha, Hawaii, 2.11 magnitude. What's the time? This is the time. Status automates. Whether it's a tsunami? No. Type is earthquake. This is all the URL. You can just check it out. These details. Felt, CDI, all these are measures of the, whether alert? No. There is no alert. SIG, net, all these things I don't know. This is the code. Now you can understand this is the gap, magnitude, mag type, MD. Then what is the title? Title is this, ID is this, longitude, what is the location, longitude, latitude, and this is depth, right? So all these details of the earthquake. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll just go to dashboard and I create the dashboard manually. YouTube earthquake dashboard. Why I'm giving all this big name? Because I already have a couple of dashboards with the same name, right? And earthquake, this is the data. I haven't created any views, so because there's an option if you want to add the views, right? So since I have not created any gold layer because I don't need it. So that's, if you want, you can create these views into the gold layer and you can fetch it from here, from there, but I don't want it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create the kind of data set over here which fetches and we should create here data set only when the data set is small, because it refreshes also, right? What if you have a very big data and you are creating or you are writing all your logics into it, it will take a lot of time to load. Okay, so better if you have that scenario, create the views on a fly, create the tables on a fly, aggregated tables on a fly, fact tables on on the Unity catalog, and then use those fact tables here. Okay, very good. So I shown you this, correct? So first of all, I want to show you everything, correct? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write here select star from what, youtube.dev.silver data final. I want to show you everything, so I am creating this and the name would be earthquake detail. Okay, in this page I'm gonna come here, text box, I'll just write down here earthquake dashboard. Okay, now I'm gonna create the visuals over here. I want what? I want table, and here I'm gonna use magnitude. I want place, time, tsunami, and URL if someone wants to understand it, whether it was an alert or not, and what is the longitude I don't want, and this is what information I wanted for now, so I just kept it over here. Okay, Very good. If you want, we can actually enable all those columns over here. That's status also. If I want, I can just put a automatic reviewed or whatever. Nice. Earthquake detail, because this is the detail, right? Do some thing. Okay. Now I'm gonna create another visualization over here, which is I'm gonna use here the point map, which will represent the locations. Here, see, coordinates, longitude, latitude we have to use. So I'll just gonna use here longitude, and here I'm gonna use latitude. And this I'm gonna put it at the first side, and here do the same thing. Map view of earthquake see, I am just writing anything, right? Now you saying you can see, you can understand in this areas the you know the earthquake happened. Now there is a size option. So what I can do, I can say, based on the magnitude, i can I can increase the size. Okay, so that I can do. Maybe where the tsunami came, okay, I can increase the size. See, the size is little increase here. Maybe somewhere the tsunami is came. Is any graph increase? Oh, this is the graph where the tsunami came, so it is 1. I'll just say set to something so that we'll understand. Here in this area the tsunami came. Okay, something like that we can set it somewhere. Maybe US I want to see, so I'll just point it out the US and I'll leave it. Okay, very good. Now like I can understand the map is very big, so I can just little increase the size of it, right? And now this is the earthquake detail page. Detail spelling is wrong, so it should be like this. Very good. Now what else I want? Now I want the, based on this MEG score, I can categorize the type of earthquake, whether it was mild, it was okay, or it was very high, that we can do, right? So what I did, I actually already created a dashboard. I'll just copy those views. It will be easier to show you. Now this is the another SQL which I'm going to write. All these things I don't want it. And here what I want YouTube dev silver dot earthquake data. And I don't want this. I'm gonna use here YouTube dev. Okay, group by magnitude. So if I run this, oh, this is the select statement. This is what it is. And also I don't want this here. Instead I will choose here the default workspace. And why I'm doing it, because since when we deploy this to the production, the catalog name will be different. So that's why I'm just not writing here the catalog name. Okay, and I'll just give here the name magnitude tude type, or earthquake earthquake type. Okay, this is what it is. Now the another metric, top effective location. Okay, this is what I'm going to work on it. So I'll just gonna write it down here. So again, this is what it is. I'll just gonna remove everything. This is all what I don't need it, and I'm gonna use here YouTube this silver dot earthquake data funnel. Now what I have done over here, you can see over here that this is what I'm having. On top of it, what I did, I I just split the place with the last last comma, and then I am making this as a country. So what I'm trying to say, if I just run it, you will understand. I have Alaska, I have CA, I have Hawaii, I have Nevada, and all things we have it. Now if I try to show you the data, right, the data here, we have Alaska, Alaska, Alaska. You can see over here that it all has a different places, right? But the country is Alaska, and all are separated by comma, 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 comma. So that's what I did over here in this view. What I did, this is some similar table, right? I just write here the condition. Hey, first split with the place, and if the size of it is 1, then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the zeroth index, otherwise I'm gonna use the first index. So why I'm saying if the size is 1, because there is a place called I don't remember that name. Student of or state of something, it is there, which does not have any country in it, right? So this is why I have mentioned this. Maybe right now it does not have that value. We don't have, I think yesterday it came, so I did it. So okay, let me just run this without okay, let me see whether it came here. It did not come over here today. Popular genu. So it is good now. For now it is good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna write here split of 0, split from 0 1. I'm gonna write this condition. So just do this and split of as country. It came correct. Event count, it's okay. Now this what it is, country wise. Earthquake country or places, whatever we can say, right? Now I need a graph also, correct? So I'm gonna create here a graph, simple graph I'm gonna create, and where I'm gonna use earthquake type, and here basically I'm gonna use what, pie chart, correct? And okay, angle, Now you can see micro less than 2, so it's blue color. So there is around one or two places, times, or maybe we can say places where the the magnitude was very less. It's a micro. Minor is this and this, right? So I can say the name should be correct. So I can say magnitude bucket. Okay. I can not I should not say this. I can say proper way, right? Total magnitude. And here I should say a proper name, bucket. Okay. Likewise, here also I'm gonna do the same thing. Country, we'll use pie chart only. Angle में country. Here I'm gonna use event count, right? Or did I do a vice versa? Total, right? Angle, I'm gonna use event count, none. Country. Here I'm gonna use total earthquake, total places earthquake. Okay. Places, countries where earthquake happened. Earthquake magnitude. Okay, it's good. It look pretty good. And now it is not done. Like if you want to publish it, like once you want to use, I mean you want that others will come and use it, you have to click on the publish button. Share data permission, default individual data permission. If you want to give to everyone, you can just give like this. But if you want to give a particular person, each viewer of a published dashboard uses their own data permission to run queries. This can lead to more frequent refresh operation, and this is something catchy. So I'll just put some message over here and publish over. Sagar Prajapati, I am having the access, and that's okay. This is okay, buddy, right? This is the published version of it, right? It doesn't look good, no? So I'll just change this. Should be something green. There's a background. No, this is a bold. Image. Show don't I have. Oh, border. Background. Make it very simple. It looks very good. Don't try to do overthink. So I'll just put it here, red, this color. This looks good, right? Now I'm gonna do it, publish it again. View publish version. Now it looks little good. I think this is okay. And now see, this is coming like this, which I don't want, right? Well, it doesn't look good. So think about a UX point of view, right? Oh, it's coming. It's not needed. Why all these things are coming, man? Okay, whatever. I'll just publish it, and that's it. Okay. Now, good. We have this data, and which is good. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna commit this to the Git folder what we are having, right? So what I'm having something called this, this, this src, and here I'm gonna create folder called dashboard and move it here. Very good. Still, there's a lot of work, because now we're gonna now there's another update that we have created a jobs, right? So here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come over here, add task, dashboard, earthquake dashboard, YouTube earthquake dashboard, warehouse would be this, subscriber, I don't want all those stuff, save it. Now this is, oh, okay, now this is my end-to-end job, which ingest the data, do a bronze silver, like run a pipeline, which clean the data, and then refresh the dashboard. Just try to run it, we'll see whether what's happening. And now you can see it is running under my name. Ideally we should run using a groups or using a SPN. Okay, ideally it should be done using a SPN. That's also we will be working on it in the next iteration. Okay, now this is what it is. Now what if I click on this run, it should have triggered it. Why it is not coming? Yeah, it is running. What I'll do, I'll click on edit and as YML, copy this code, because now we want to migrate this to the production, right? So I'll go to my bundle, which is this resources, and this is my sample job or something like that, right? So I'm gonna overwrite everything over here. Okay, this is my job, and here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rename this, saying that this is earthquake dot job dot yml. Now if you want, since I'm only having a one job for now, so I am creating like I'm not creating a folder inside the resource folder. You can create a folder called jobs, and you can keep this YMS for the jobs specifically, right? Because it's a mixture of everything in the under the resource. Now for this ETL pipeline, how does it look like? Just see into it. This is how it is looking like, right? And I want to update this job also, and how we can do that, that's something I need to understand, right? So let's go to job and pipeline again, and here you must be seeing something with one earthquake one, right? This is what we have created, if I'm not wrong. Today is 5th, right? Why it failed, man? I have changed this folder, right? somehow, since I have changed, I changed the name, right? So that's why this mistake happened. So no worries, we have this DLT pipeline now, the YML. I'll just copy it over here and save it, and maybe I'll have to do it because I've changed a couple of stuff. Okay, go over here and first go to job run. I have run this and it must have failed in the stage of this. Do a repair then and we'll see will it fail again or not. Right now it is again running, and meanwhile what I'll do, I'll just go to my again workspace, and this is what the folder it is. Resources, very good. Now see what I want. I want workspace, pipeline type, all these things I don't want. Name, configuration. I think I want something from here. Okay, I want something from here, so I'll just copy and paste it over here and just do this indentation correct. Very good. And now I don't want all this stuff, so I'll just remove this. Now you can see catalog name is coming as dev, as schema silver is coming, this is coming as catalog, which is okay, and current continuous false, development false, root path is this, which is like a hard coded over here. This is also kind of hard coded. So we have a DLT, right, which is coming as src, so I can put it like this, dot dot, and it will pick the data, pick everything from here, from the src. And why I'm doing, I will show you once we reach to that stage. Now here you can see the schema is silver, and which is fixed kind of, but here the catalog name is something which is gonna be changed, right? So if I come to here databricks.yml, see now it a kind of bundle it had created, and we have variables defined over here, and for each environment, for dev and production, we have different variables, different value for the variables, right? So we have catalog, and here also we have catalog. Now for the dev, since this is the dev, I'm gonna use here this same environment, same catalog name, but for the production maybe this will be like prod environment, right? Prod environment, correct. And schema, I don't want a schema, but let it be like this. So this is how it is, right? So now I have to use the same thing over here. So how it should be used, where dot catalog, something like this we have to use it, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so what will happen, whatever the variables we have defined, we can use in all these YMLs. Okay, very good. This is also, we have it, and we have this dashboard also, right? Very good, we have this dashboard. So we have, okay, let me just rename it because I don't feel it is good. Silver, branch to silver earthquake etl dot pipeline dot this, and branch to silver earthquake etl. Okay, very good, and let it be _1 only, it's okay for now. I don't want to touch anything, let it be _1, it's okay. Okay, very good. Now we have this, we have these two, but we don't have any YML for dashboards, right? That also needs to be included. And even though for this job.yml we haven't done this, right? So I have to do it. dot dot, and this is what it is. And here, see here, the pipeline ID is fixed, right? I don't want the pipeline ID to be fixed, because for the dev version maybe the pipeline ID is this, but for the production, when we deploy this ETL pipeline, the pipeline ID will be different, right? So what I need to do, I need to have something called resources, right? Resources dot pipeline dot this dot id. Okay, so I'll just do like this, dot pipelines dot this dot id, which will be a id. Now here also the default parameter is this, so I'm gonna use the variables var dot catalog. Okay, and the same thing, the warehouse ID, I'm gonna use the same, because I'm only having a dev workspace, I'm not having a multiple workspaces, right? So I'll just put it here for now. If you have a double workspace, like two workspace, one is dev and production, then you can just then you can put the warehouse variable also in the databricks.yml. Okay, and the dashboard ID also, which we have to work on it. So I'll have, why it failed again, dude? Did it fail? No, it passed, right? Very good. I'll just now go to here, write test. This is the code which I have worked on in yesterday, so I just want to have this code for now, and I'll just give to you. Okay, now we come over here, we have src, so I'll again come over here and create a file, and which is gonna be rename earthquake dashboard.yml. Here this is src slash dashboard slash, what is the name of this thing? Nothing but resource is what? Dashboard. This is the name. Display name would be this, and display name would be this. Okay, and where dot warehouse ID. So let me check what is the warehouse ID I am using. Are we using any warehouse ID? For the dev, I'm not using any warehouse ID, buddy. This is something which is wrong. So I'm gonna use here warehouse underscore ID. Description warehouse ID. Okay, and I'm gonna use this comma, and I'm gonna use this comma. So what is my warehouse ID? By the way, I also don't know, so how I can get it? I can get it from here. So this is my Databricks YML, and I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna put it here also. Oh, there should be a space. Very good. Now again, everything looks good now. This is dashboard, or this it is. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this target, and see, let it refresh. It is refreshing now. So there's a target called dev and production, right? Like, since we have two targets, if you want, you can have three targets also. In the Databricks YML, in this code, you can have three targets also. See, there's something called, okay. Right, you can have a target some now. failed to Databricks project YouTube Geekcoders YouTube project bundle YML. So this was the issue. It was coming. Now if I refresh it again, it will not break and it will say that these many resources I have to deploy to the production, to the dev. Oh, okay. SRC notebooks ingestion to Brown not found. Did you mean src.p? Oh shit. .sql, no? What is this? SRC slash SRC notebooks. The Python, it's .py. Oh, my bad. Again, I'll go to here. Okay, just a minute, let me see something which what I did yesterday. IPYNB, IPYNB. Let's see whether it's working or not. My bad. The path was some in the type was something else. Now you can see there is a message called hey resource not deployed yet in dev, not in dev. All these things are not deployed on the dev. There is one thing also which I have to change. This is dashboard ID which is fixed now. So what I'll do, I'll just do the copy and paste the same thing. Instead of pipelines and see pipe E, it should be pipelines, correct? I'll just do a dashboard here, dashboard, and what is the name? Earthquake monitor and ID, right? And for this it should be pipelines. Let me just copy it properly. Pipelines etl.id. Let me just refresh it again so that I'll not do any mistake. So in this, what happens, right? When we have a dev workspace, so what it will do, it will create the resources under dev, like the Sagar Prajapati, my email ID, so that people will know, because everyone is working, like you also is gonna work on the same project. So you will, once you create your own jobs, it will be like, hey, dev Ayush, dev Tom, dev Dom, like this. Okay, if you want, you can change this prefix or suffix also. Now just click on add, oh, not add, deploy. Yo, we did it, man, we did it. So it's all done it. It's all done. If you want, you can run it here too. Now I'll just go to and verify whether things are came over here. See, right? The dashboard also got created, right? How good it is, right? Now, okay. Now since we have all this stuff, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on this earthquake project. Oh, not this is the one. This one, and I'm gonna push the code to the develop branch. Added new files and bundle. Now if you see here, this is a develop, and now you will see all the code present over here. Now since I don't have any with the production version, the production environment. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create the action, and I'm gonna use the same uh, I'm gonna use the same workspace which will act as a production. Okay, so for that, what I'm gonna do is, in this project, in this bundle, Databricks thing, for this, this is my permission, would be mine. Okay, this I'm gonna change, and I'm gonna say this is the place where I need to deploy the changes. Workspace prod underscore YouTube. What is the repo name? This is gonna be my workspace. Host will be same. Okay, and this is gonna be a variable like YouTube prod, right? And warehouse ID, what if I can create another warehouse? I can't create another warehouse, so sorry for that. So but I can create a catalog. See, I can write the code to create the catalog also on a fly, but this is something which admin people do it, and that's why I'm just creating here manually. But they have their own Terraform scripts or automation scripts to make it, to create all these things. YouTube prod, I'm just gonna create there quickly gold, which is not needed, but let me create it. And then what I want, I want what? I want silver, and what I want what I want bronze. Okay, very good. Warehouse will be same, and this is something it is. We'll go to gold again, workspace, code as this, click on it, updated databricks.yml. Now I have a one code already, which is a GitHub action, and which is used you know to deploy the thing. Okay, so let me just copy this, and I'll just explain you. It's very easy, very easy to understand. Now this is a I'm gonna put it in a develop branch, and add file, create new file, just click on action, maybe setup workflow. The workflow will be do it on. Okay, I want to save this into the here. So create workflow dot github slash workflow. Hey man, sorry. Dot github slash work. So that's what I was also doing it. Dot github slash work flows slash ci dot yml. Deploy Databricks asset bundle. It will only trigger when we have a commit on a main branch, Then we have deploy Ubuntu. This is just on a, we are choosing a machine. You can use a Windows also. And then we have these steps. Check out the code first, and then this is like a predefined marketplace database asset version. Someone has created it, so I'm gonna use this. So what is my working directory? What is my host? What is my the database bundle environment? And this is something I have to save it into the into here, right? So what I'm gonna do, this is, let me just confirm, this is the same thing. And token and earthquake bundle, I have to change the name, the path. So the path would look like YouTube project bundle. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like this. And token, I'm gonna create it. I'll just push a commit. And here token, how to add secrets, go over here, actions, manage a new repository, this. And token would be, you can create it from here, setting, developer. I am creating it for now, but I will disable it because you guys will use it. So this is now what it is, right? Now everything looks good. I'm gonna create the PR, develop to main, create pull request. I am only the person, so I'll just merge and approve. Once there is a change in the main branch, then this trigger will happen. Click on it, see what's happening. It fails. The pipeline name is already used by another pipeline. This can be skipped by setting this is this. Okay. Uploading bundle to earthquake 1 is already being used by someone else. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do for now, I'm gonna go and this is the one, delete this for now. And in this workspace, in this repository I need to push something again, right? I changed this code, didn't it save it? Oh sorry, I did it like this, production prod this, right? And very good. And this is gonna be a prod. For now I'm just keeping the name, keeping the name like this. This is also gonna be a prod, and this is also gonna be a prod. Okay, we'll see what's happening. Okay, it's okay, sometimes things break. Very good. Now develop updated commit push, we'll have to pull it, sorry, my bad. Commit push, go over here, pull request, new pull request, develop to main, create pull request, updated, done it. then will again trigger the flow automatically. Why did not happen? Merge request, confirm merge, click on action. We'll see what happened. It may break also again, that's okay. Yo buddy, it came. Right? Now if I go cancel it, go to dashboard, you see prod, and if I just go a jobs, and where is my underscore prod? This is the job, trigger it, run it, and it should not also break. I hope I have access so it will not break. Right now it is running as a my name. In the next video I'm gonna have I'm gonna use SPN and grant access also properly. Okay, because when it deploys it should have access to the particular set of users, or maybe at not users, at least to a group. Okay, that also we can automate when we are deploying to the production. Okay, now you see I think the first task is completed. Go here. If you remember what I have done, we have used here the YouTube prod. Go here, volumes automatically created. This also we have gotten, and in the silver layer it may take some time, or it might break also. If it breaks, then we will look into it. Okay, it's also running. It means we are on the right track. And one important thing, maybe I misunderstood it, or I didn't do it. I'll just cover it in the next video. It should break, but it won't break if I am not wrong. Because if I go and export it, right, it will create one JSON, and if I open it over here, this is the catalog which I have to change it to the production, to the prod, what I can think of it. But don't worry, we will do it in the next video anyways. I have to attach the groups or SPNs and all. I have to show it. I'll do it in the next video. And this is what I missed it, and if I again go to jobs and run, see it got ran successfully. And if I click over here, it's showing an error saying that earthquake final could not be found, right? But if I go to production silver, this is the data, we have it, right? And in the dev silver there is no data. I think I must have deleted it somehow. Maybe I ran some wrong query, right? So this is why it is not coming. Correct? You understood the gap, right? that also has to be parameterized. So that I will be doing the next video. I hope that you understood it. Please watch this video and you can get the code from this link I will add in the YouTube description box. Till then, thank you. Bye bye so much. Thank you so much for watching till here. Take care. Hello guys, welcome back. So where we were, so we were trying to create a SPN and we were trying to create the groups, right? So why every job needs to be run by a SPN? The reason is that suppose today this is the job which is running by my name, by me. I'll leave the company tomorrow, then what will happen? All the jobs associated with me, right, or which is running by me, they'll start failing, right, in the production. So that this is why it is being said that hey, whenever you are deploying the jobs or whenever you are running the job, it should be run by the SPN, which is service principal ID, right? Not the individual person. And why we need a group? Okay, suppose I am having notebooks. If you have already seen, we have catalog, we have schema, and so thing we are having. Now this is me, Sagar. Today I started working on this project and I am using notebook, catalog, schema, and I have some access like read access, write access, and all things. Tomorrow, Priya joins the company. She also joins the company and join my team. She also needs the same access. So again, I'll go to notebook, add her, go to catalog, add her, schema, add her. Instead, what I'll do, I will create a group and I will add myself over here. And what I'll do in this group, to this group, I will give access to notebook, catalog, and schema. Now tomorrow if Priya comes and I know whatever I am having access I need to give to Priya, then I will just add this lady to this group. Tomorrow if Shivam joins my team, then I will just add here Shivam. That's it, right? This is what we need to do. So first we will try to see how we can create the SPNs. Okay, I'll just go over here, go to identity access, service principal, click on over here, add new. I'm gonna use prod underscore earthquake. Okay, this is my SPN, this is my application ID. But in the permission tab we need to give the access to the particular users, like who can access this SPN. So I have to add a use permission in order to someone can use it. It is also mentioned over here that permission control who can manage or use the service principal. Manage does not automatically grant the ability to use the service principal. For users or group that need to use the service principal, use should be granted explicitly. Okay, this is what I did it, right? Now what I'll do, I'll go to my YAML file. Oh, where it is? Not YAML, dude. Not YAML. Sorry, bundle means database bundle thing, what I meant. Here I will create another variable called SPN underscore ID, and description would be SPN ID. Here I will use SPN underscore ID, this, and in this production also I'm gonna use the same SPN ID for now. Just keep the same name for now. At least it should be a different thing. Okay, very good. This is good. But in the YMLs now, in the this is what it is, what job, right? Here there is nowhere I have mentioned run as, right? So what I'll do, I'll put here run underscore s, and I will use service principal name. And since I have mentioned, I have used the variable, so I'm gonna use SPN underscore ID. I'll copy the same. I go to here, and here also I do the same thing. Okay, this is nothing but my ETL pipeline or DLT pipeline. In the dashboard we cannot use this feature. See, it will break. It's saying that run as property is not allowed here, so I'll just remove it. But for these two it is allowed, so I have just mentioned over here. Right, very good. Now go back in this okay. Now also we have observed that we have deployed the dashboard, the prod dashboard, right? This is the one, but it was failing. It was saying that the table was not found because you can see it is still pointing to the dev and it should have been pointed to the production, right? So by to be, I mean, as of now I don't know whether we have an option to automate this process, but what I heard, what I understood, that we don't have any option, so we have to do it manually. So what I'll do, I'll just change the JSON file, the one which I have downloaded, to production, to prod, save it, and then I will again come back to my repository, right? And where it is, this is the source tab, right? This is the dashboard tab, and I'll just go and upload, import that file, the one which I'm having. Which is mine. Sorry. So I'm gonna go and remove this one which I don't need it. Okay, and I'll keep the same name. It might break when we deploy the stuff. Okay, maybe I am just guessing. Now this has been done in the Databricks YAML. You see, we are giving the permission to username Sagar this, and level is can manage. Okay, likewise I can give here group name. I will create a group name. I already created one group name, and I will set here level what can manage. Okay, the group name would be, see, to create the group name, how to create the group first. Again, it's the same process. Click on group, create it, add new. I will say it should be small, earth quake underscore prod underscore writer. Okay, we already created it. Wow. Writer means the person, the groups which are having, which should have the write access also, right? So this is okay, and right now we don't have any member, so I'll add myself. Okay, and I add the SPN also, the one which we are having, and what I am having, that I don't know. I think this is the one. Okay, in permissions we have these two, and I'll add my name again, user. Okay, no, we are good. This is the one which I can come to here. I can put this name here, and level can be can manage again. Very good. Now since we are gonna run the job using dev, using SPN, so these things should have access. These catalogs should have proper access, right? So what I'll do, I'll just add that SPN, or I can add this group. I can give all the permission to these group, Basically it's a writer access, right? So I'll just confirm it. Also I can, if you want, you can give that SPN. So the SPN is what? Prod earthquake, right? And again you can give the editor access. And if you have something else, like if you want to give access on notebooks or something, you can give access to there also. Very good, right? Makes sense, correct? Yeah. Now since it is ready, now I'll go click on this branch. We have so many changes. Why there is change? Strange, I haven't added it. Okay, let's see. Updated files. Commit push. Go to here. Pull request. New pull request. Develop to main. I hope there's no merge conflicts. Okay, not coming anything. It might break also, having some access issue or something. Hey dude, this is the reason why you should be having. Okay, this is something wrong, actually I have done it. Okay, the description value was not correct. Okay, now if I just refresh it, it should have been updated. Oh, see, now it is coming production, right? Even though, and why it is not coming? Maybe I did a mistake. Silver earthquake data final, and here I have did a mistake. No, it should be final. I mean, you understood, right? That there's a small mistake actually, and this is something also we have done it correctly. Now if I go to jobs and jobs here, you will see that this is prod earthquake. Okay, run as this, and this is the bundle repository. It is coming also. Can manage. Now this permission came here, which is a group can manage. Okay, and same will go for ETL pipeline. So I think this is the ETL pipeline. See, it got also updated, right? Very good. Very good. Now we did one mistake, so I'll just again and push the code, because I have to give to you the proper code. So just bear with me for 5 more minutes. In the SRC, in the dashboard. Hey man, okay, open it, and somewhere it is showing silver. We'll see where it is. Earthquake data, right? It should be underscore final, and I think now we are good, pretty good. I'll just save it again, and it's all the manual process for now, but I think it's okay, and maybe something might be breaking. Now I'll go over here again, go to here and go to my Geekcoders project, go to here, this sources, dashboard, import, move to dash, rename to the same, dude, nice. Then click on this develop thing, updated the dashboard, commit push, come over here, pull request, new request, develop, So what I did, no, I have updated it manually. That is correct. Modified remotely, which I did it and which I was not supposed to do it. So for easiness, what I'll do, I'll go to the dashboard since all these dashboard are not needed. I mean, I don't need it. I'll just go and here I did one mistake in the Databricks YML. I'll just update it, here, commit change. Ideally I should not have done it in the main branch, but it's getting late, so I thought let's take a shortcut. We'll see whether it will fail or it will pass. Again, it will say the same thing. Did earthquake monitor has been modified remotely. The dashboard has been remotely since the last deployment. These modifications are untagged, will be overridden on deployment. Local dashboard definition matches when you intend to deploy before proceeding with the deployment. Okay. Yeah, so sorry for long waiting and I got stuck. So what I did, I cloned the repository and I ran this command called Databricks bundle deploy force deep prod. Okay, so I'm trying to forcing the deployment to, just push it. It is not actually ideal to use the force command in the production target, but I just did it because I did some mistake. I just did some manual intervention thing. Okay, so how I got to know? I just researched something in the Google, in the GPT, and they asked me that you have to like install install Databricks version, and then you can set up the Databricks CLI over here, and then run some commands over here. So that's what I did it. Okay, and the reason why it is coming as a, like, why it was not, I mean, why I was not able to deploy it, uh, you know because if you remember what I am doing, I am using this kind of marketplace function kind of thing, right? Okay, so which is predefined, and here we don't have any options to force deploy it. So that's why I was not able to do it. So since this is for a one time, so what I did, I just configured everything over here. I just cloned the repository and I ran all these stuff. So if you can see over here, I was running all these commands. This is my URL, this is my token, then Databricks validate, target prod. It was all validated, everything was good. Just the issue was that I did some manual changes and this was causing an issue. Okay, now if since I already deployed it, now you can see this is the dashboard which is coming now properly. And though if I just go and click on this, I already shown you, right? This is coming under prod, earthquake and all. So thank you very much for watching the video till the end. You have your code. This is the main branch. You can follow the main branch. I will give this link in the description box, and I hope that we are having the dashboard also, if I'm not wrong. Okay, just go and use it, do it by your own, and okay, give me the honest feedback in the description box. And apart from this, I have a lot of courses available on my portal, geekcoders.co.in. Here you can see we have around like Databricks end-to-end project with Delta Lake and GenAI, build GenAI application in Databricks. We have so many courses over here. You can just enroll into it if you are interested. Till then, thank you. Bye bye. We'll meet you in the next lecture, in the next wonderful project where I'm gonna use vector search and other stuff. Till then, take care.